Alright, and we're back, and we're going to do another one. Another draft, that is. In case you didn't notice the title of the thing you clicked on. We are, in fact, drafting, and in this case, we will be doing a Lost Caverns Alchemy draft, because I had my worst one so far, but that one still did way better than it had any business doing, so we're going to give this at least one more shot. Let's see if we can open the stupid red-white gnome and just get married to that card, go all in, crack a Quinn like pack 3 for good measure, and just absolutely ruin everybody who plays against us, because that's kind of what you do when you have that combination of cards. Seriously, it's a 3/5 haste trample. Discovers based on the amount of combat damage it deals to opponents each turn, and every time you cast a spell from exile, you conjure a copy to your hand. Like, that's an actual Magic the Gathering card as far as alchemy is concerned, and that just baffles me. Then again, there's a 2-mana 3/3 card advantage engine that just has to live 3 turns. And if you're a 2-mana 3/3 on the play, you're probably living those 3 turns unless you get a Braided, which desperately needs to happen. Like, your opponent doesn't have an interactive spell for that thing in the first 3 turns of the game, they just lose. It's kind of hard to beat a 3/3 that buys back a dead 3/3, and then if either one of them live, they buy back the other 3/3, and if one of them dies, that's another 3/3 in the graveyard they can get back, and that's assuming you have no other funguses to party with. Alright, so last draft we went pack 1, pick 1, this idiot, and tried to grab dinosaurs. And I think we're still doing that. Like, this is still a legitimate card. The biggest problem with it is that most of the dinosaurs in it, like, there's a lot of red ones. So you cannot take this and not be red, because there is a real risk that you will get, like, 2 red dinosaurs and a gold dinosaur or something and not be able to play any of your spells that you can get off of this thing. But I still think it's stronger than, like, Soul Cleaver, Tendril. We could take Captain Storm and try and force red-blue artifacts, but I think it's easier to get good things with this. Plus, if you're just in green, then you can technically run it. Alright, last time I was in green, I didn't take, like, the good black cards because I wanted to be green-red. I just took good green cards, but I think here I'm going to take the Bitter Triumph. Green-black can self-mill very well to make Terror Tide better. But I think I just want the cheap, kill anything piece of interaction here. If I get past the good green-red dinosaur cards, we'll swap out of this. We'll drop the Bitter Triumph or, like, get some fixing or something, but I mostly just want to draft the good cards now. Because the last time I, like, just got married to this thing immediately, we did not get the deck that I wanted it for. Like, our dinosaurs were not the best ones, aside from, like, 2 of them. So I could take Cavern Stomper here. I could take the Snail. Like, it's possible we just abandon the green entirely at some point. Like, take the Snail, just draft, like, the blackish control decks that I've been doing well with. It's also possible I could take Charter Course, because that's just always a good card. Especially in a set where you sometimes don't mind discarding the card, like, it's actually a benefit to do so. So you don't even have to make a bad attack. Or I could just take this Battle Glyph, since I already have the Shepherd. Take, like, a decent piece of green interaction. Well, there's the Mycelic Ballad, and I did really good work with this thing earlier. I already have a Bitter Triumph, so we're taking that now. Not the best to combo with things like Battle Glyph, where I need the creatures in play to kill things, but yeah, this thing, I had, like, one other song or chorus or whatever in the other deck where I ran this, and it was just insane. Like, 2 was really good, and when I got it to 3, it just ended. Like, the entire match was over, because all of their things were dead. Yeah, I think if we're gonna run the Ballad, we want to be able to get back creatures. Like, Another Chance was really strong in that deck also. The Ray is fine too, just as another removal spell, but we can usually pick up enough Rays along the way. Yeah, if this becomes a 3-mana 2/1 that gives me another card that I might be able to use, then that's going to be fine. I'm going to take the Blade now, because you get the Blades, you get the Ballad, and if you pick up the Gore Stalkers also, then it's nearly impossible for the opponent to keep a creature in play long enough to do anything. We'll take another Bitter Triumph. These get a lot more painful in multiples, because there's only so many cards I have to discard or so much life I can afford to pay, but that just means we need to be on the board and attacking while we're casting these, so that way the opponent is always on the back foot and can't pressure our life total any more than they already would be, and we're looking pretty good for stopping them from ever doing stuff. Might need a couple more creatures, though, to actually push damage. But would not take a lot for this deck right now. Yep, nobody I recognize. Alright, we have a Glimpse the Core. Actually, the Gnar is super tempting because all of these sacrifice effects means that, like, if this is our only creature and we have to sacrifice 2, the thing it cascades into is not going to be in play at the time, so we never have to sacrifice that along with it. So that's super tempting. The Kincaller as another dinosaur to go along with the Shepherd would be fine, but yeah, I think I want the Gnar here. It might not even be green. Like, we're not doing anything that's got me locked into green just yet. We did wheel the Tendril, though, and Tendril's decently strong. So, and, like, nothing in the other colors. Take a Freebooter over nothing. Like, Dismantler's decent. Sunscribe's playable. Yeah, I think I just want to lock up the black right now. Alright, big old 7/7 once everything else is dead. See? Easy Ray of Ruin. Alright. Oops. Get over here, Fungal Fortitude. Oh, hey, Gishath. Hi, Gishath. How are you? Having fun over there being the avatar of the sun. This is not a great pack for us. Like, second Freebooter is nowhere near where we want to be. We don't have the caves for the Leech. Although, maybe I could find them now. And then the other things are just super medium. I could also take this Ruin Bat. Like, that is not crazy. We saw a lot of white going around. I might just do that, actually. Like, none of the green or black really works for me. So, but if we take the Ruin Bat, maybe we'll see more good white cards coming back the other way. Like, if we start... Ooh, never mind. So this is Mythweaver Pock. So whenever you play a land while Mythweaver's in play, the first time each turn you play a land, you get another of that land, whatever it is. So if you play a cave, you get 2 of that cave. And Pock's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. So while there is a Join the Dead, and I would like Join the Dead, my green is decent enough that this giant angry cat Spellweaver is probably where I want to be at right now. Oh, there's another shot at Tarian Soul Cleaver, but pretty sure this is just Tithing Blade. Like, our opponents won't be able to keep a creature on the table with what we have. And if we can get, like I said, if we can get more of these, or somehow actually get another of the Ballad, that would be insane. More of the, or any of the Gore Stalkers. Yeah, this thing's gonna be a 3-mana 2/1 that maybe draws us a card or puts a, like, easy to discard card. Alright, Fathomless Descent. Each creature card in your graveyard perpetually gains +X/+X, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. Then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I mean, my choice is either that, Veteran, or just taking Caparocti. And, yeah. So we're going to take this. I don't think it's that good in our deck right now, but... Take a guide. It's not awful. We kind of need creatures. Like, part of me wants to take the Glimpse the Sun, or Glimpse the Core, though. That way we have enough mana to kill all of their stuff, but... Yeah, I'll take the River Herald Guide. Alright, do like seeing the Death Cap, because if their creatures are all getting sacrificed anyway, odds are the Death Cap is going to kill something relevant. As long as I make them sacrifice the things before I play the Death Cap, because otherwise we run the risk of it being off of, like, the Ballad, and then the Death Cap would die too, and I don't want that. But I have 2 Tithing Blades already, so... Like, we might still lose out with this deck, but I feel way more confident already than I did with the finished version of the last deck, so... Oh, Akawali. I almost didn't see that. I'm looking at the mono-colored cards, and I'm like, this pack does not seem great. Oh, no, wait, there's Akawali. Never mind. Another Ruin Lurker bat, by the way, but yeah, I think we're really strongly in black-green now, whereas before it was questionable. So I could take the Hidden Nursery for Pock, but I think the second Gnar is actually fine. Really, really hoping for a Gorestalker next pack. Or somehow for another one of the things. Alright, so... Since I didn't take the Cave, I guess I have to take another River Herald Guide. They do get a lot better when they're just trading for an opponent's creature to make the Tithing Blades better. But it's not insane right now. We'll take Petrify, though. Not what we want to be running because of all the sacrifice removal, but... Going to take a card that's off color. I want to take the one that goes with my other picks. But I guess we're taking the Echo here. Like, I could take the Sandwing. But... There's also an argument to be made to passing the white, so that way... somebody opens a good green or black card, they don't go, well, my white is terrible, so I guess I'll just abandon it and go black or green to pair with my red or blue or whatever I got going on. This is so silly. All these... You know how many times I've been in, like, white-black and desperately needed any of these and could not find them, and now they're just being thrown at me left, right, and center? I'm sure you do if you've drafted this format and been in the same position. Oh, cool. The thing's a white-blue card. Alright, yeah, unfortunately, I think this is just a deep Goblin Skull Taker. There's some merit again to taking the Cave for Pock, but may exile another artifact you control or an artifact in your graveyard, seek an artifact card, and it perpetually becomes a 1/1 gnome. Oh, there's the Gorestalker. Perfect. There's also a Poetic Ingenuity, but we're nowhere near that, sadly, so... Yeah, let's just grab our Gorestalker and... Alright, can we somehow get another Mycelic Ballad? Wing Depths, Dusk's Landing... There's our Join the Dead, because we didn't get the other one. Gladly take that. Like, we have so much good removal now. It's going to be nearly impossible for the opponents to keep creatures on the table. And we can win with whatever we have left over. Do not have the dinosaurs for her. So another freebooter. Also, second Reflection Net. If there's a white-blue deck at this table, it's going to get hooked up real good in this pack. Yeah, being able to exile a creature at instant speed and then turn something else into that creature. Like, you can use it to kill their best creature and then give you a copy of it. Or you can use it to save your best creature. Definitely taking the bat here. It's a little bit awkward because of our various make me sacrifice things too. We run the risk of the bat dying and giving them their card back, but if it's holding a card, that's one less card they have to work with, so. And with that mentality, do I actually want Visage of Dread? Over Acolyte of Aclazots? It's really hard for me to keep stuff on the table, so maybe. Maybe I want the Visage. Visage. Oh, hey, it's Bartolome. Hi, Bartolome. Yeah, I guess we just want another Skull Taker. Probably don't need either of these, but definitely don't need one of them. Ooh, a Cavern Crawler. Yeah, seems good here. A very easy time putting stuff into my graveyard. Second Ray on the wheel, maybe, probably not. We have so much good removal, I don't know that we have room for 2 Ray of Ruins. 3 Ray of Ruins? Definitely not. I don't think we want Capybara. Maybe we do. Maybe there's a world where I need the Capybara as an early play. Take another chance, and I'm really tempted to do that. There's also the Necropolis, but yeah. I think I'm going to take the second one. We have so many ways to kill everybody's creatures that I just want ways to get it back. Yeah, so no fancy lands to go with Pop, but that's okay. Like, every time I play a land, I get an extra land, and then Pop gets an extra +2/+2 from the 2 lands being in play, so that's more than strong enough. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, we can cut the fight card and the blowgun, so that's 12 non-creatures. I do have 2 another chances. This thing is super dangerous. For the opponent. I think I can lose the other Fungal Fortitude. I think I've got enough other recursion going on. Oh, we also have the Visage up here. I think I can ditch that. So that brings us down to 45 cards. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is a little bit high. Maybe get rid of one of the Ray of Ruins also. So I could ditch the River Herald's Guides if I really wanted to. I kind of do. Like, I think they're super low impact. One of the freebooters. I could get rid of the Resurrection, but it's potentially so absurd with the another chances. It does not take a lot for this thing to turn these into buyback, like, 7/7s instead of 4/4s or something. Alright, but get like 5/5 menace creatures instead of 2/2 menace creatures. That seems more realistic. Maybe only one Gnar? I do like the Gnars a lot with the other things that I have, though. So, maybe not. I could almost see it being the Cavern Stomper. Like, I don't need it. Alright. I do like this deck. I think it's got a lot of power. But we'll have to see. It definitely has a lot of potential. There's not a lot of, like, creatures that have a significant advantage when they first come in, but there's a lot of them that build up advantage if they get left unchecked for a turn or two. So, alright, I'm down. The first couple creatures are dead, and we just need to hit 2 lands, ideally, and we'll be good to go. Because once Pock's in play, any other lands will be doubled, so we won't even need that many after that. Alright, found our forest. Yep. I was just about to say, I think the only creature I would kill here with the Tithing Blade would be Captain Storm. I'm actually debating if I just want to take 3 and run out the Skull Taker next turn. I think I actually do. I think we kill Captain Storm here, because they're red-blue, like, they've hit Captain Storm on turn 2, that's where she's at her absolute strongest, so. We'll just kill her. We were going to kill her one way or the other. Oh, good, and now we get to kill that. See, that's kind of what I'm talking about, like, that thing is insane if it gets to stay in play for a couple turns, but it's dying right here, right now, so. Alright, land for Pock next turn. Wow, they have a lot of strong cards. Okay, there we go. So, Pock's gonna be online. Him for 2. So now, every land that we get is 2 lands from this point forward. And if we hit a land, we also get to cast the Gnar, so. Second Storm. Crew 3, though, so they do need to play an artifact first to buff Captain Storm, or another creature. Okay, or that. Neat. Oh, here comes the Belligerent, but it's a tiny bit less impressive right now than it otherwise normally would be. That's true, that grows Captain Storm, though. So that's still going to be real rough. Okay, never mind, we're in a lot of trouble. The reason why I killed Captain Storm immediately here. Ah, they do get to deal me a point of damage. Alright. Nice, because now that's a 6-power creature. So hit him for 8. Cast the Gnar. Yeah, hit them for 8 down to 8. Captain Storm and the Belligerent's real powerful, but alright, that's gonna stop Pock from just rolling them, but oh no, they're going, wow, they're going for damage. Do they have it? Through that, 5, 6. Huh. Through that, that's 5, 10, 11. Yeah, they didn't mean to sack that for mana. They meant to tap it for the militia or something? Yeah, they still got it, because it's 11 exactly with the treasure. Ah. Well, as it turns out, if I have discarded another chance, we probably would have won that, because they wouldn't have been able to attack me with everything, but... That's a hindsight is 2020. Like, there was no way to know that it was correct to discard a card over paying the 3 life there, that the race would be that tight. I mean, we lost to, like, normal Ixalan cards. Captain Storm and the Belligerent, so... And we played nothing but normal Ixalan cards. So that's pretty much been my experience with Ixalan, is that a lot of the games are really close, and I feel like I got a tiny bit unlucky to lose the games that were that close. Like, I just needed something to break slightly better in my favor, and I would have been fine. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't have the second swamp yet, I'm going to start running out the forests first, with the idea that I might actually, if I hit my 4th swamp, or a 4th land and it's not a swamp, just cast Mythweaver Pock and then cast 2, and then play 2 swamps functionally. The turn after that. Unless they do something here that makes me go, no, I absolutely have to do something. Alright, fine. We haven't drawn my 4th land anyway, and this saves me a ton of damage. Like, now they have to spend their turn exploring if they want to. Alright, we're gonna have to kill this now. Like, just straight up murder it. Because it's unblockable. Alright, this seems fine to discard a card now, because we have the another chance. So, we do this. We discard the 2/2 here, because it's the least impactful. And then, yeah, we're going to hold off, because we win the long game, feels like, so... We just don't want to get killed here in the meantime. Land would have been super helpful here. Alright. Cast Pop. He's sad we don't have a 5th land, or a 6th land. Well, 5th land and 6th land. Seriously, I need a swamp here so badly. Yep. Yeah. Alright. Easy trade. If they have the wrestler, it's fine. Yep. Alright, I'll take it. For 6, hopefully. Alright, run out of 5/2. Alright. Fine. Not great for me, but... That is kind of great for me, because I get to kill that and attack with my 6/6, so... Double top, pretty bad, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not discarding any of these right now. Alright, they're off it. Thank God, because we did not actually have a whole lot going on if we didn't find another swamp. So, really grateful that they got frustrated and gave up while they still had a little bit of time left. Like, we were pushing a lot of damage there. They were in a lot of trouble, but without the second swamp, we were not guaranteed to win that at all. To the point where I was, if I had have drawn my fourth forest in time, I was not going to play a swamp until I could play it with Pock in play and get the second swamp for free. Yeah, I'm going first, too. I get to go Greedy Freebooter and have Tithing Blade up, and we're one land off of Pock, so... Oh, hey, we can even kill the Miner's Guidewing here, which... Yeah, we're just going to be mana efficient about it. I guess I should have attacked first, just to make sure. That was a bit... sloppy of me to not give them the opportunity. Yeah, if they block here, we get the treasure so we can cast Pock. Okay. And then follow it up with the Goblin. Like, we could cast Pock next turn and play a land. Alright, would you like that mountain? They would like that mountain. Okay, taking 2. What else you got? They like that mountain, and they had a mountain this turn, so... Okay. Oh, now we're gonna oblige me. Neat. Don't really need that, because we got 2 lands already for Pock. So, let's just cast Pock. Landfall. Trigger, trigger. Throw my dude. Now, they're in white, so there's a lot of cards that will kill Pock, but I'm okay with that. They're also going to braid my guy, so that happened. Alright. Yeah, Pock's not broken when you don't have cool lands, but Pock is real strong, regardless of the coolness factor of your lands. Now we just want them to play like a really cool creature, and we go Gorestalker, sack Gorestalker, and Gnar, and Pock just rumbles. Yeah, take the damage here. I don't know what cool thing. Oh, that's cool enough. Yep. Nope, that'll work. That'll work out just fine. Yep, that's good. See what else they got going on in their hand. Yeah, we'll take the hardest one to block. Alright, Pock. Get him. Yeah, that ain't exactly gonna cut it. Neat. Alright. Play another lethal threat. I mean, they literally have to chump block the thing and die now. Or we can just kill it. Because my deck is full of nothing but removal, so... Alright. Good job, Pock. Yeah, it was a little loose the one turn where I didn't attack with a freebooter first to give them the chance to block, given what I had in my hand and how my deck works, but... That was that game, right? It wasn't the game that I lost to Storm? Yeah. Because that one, I just played the removal spell immediately on Storm. Okay, so yeah. I should have given their Miner's Guidewing a chance to block first. And then just followed up with a Tithing Blade. Alright. Nope, I'm down. Bird or bat into infinite removal spells. I was gonna say, are they gonna play a 1-mana 1/1 here? Yeah. Because if they play another creature, then not only do they not lose the Guidewing if they don't want to, but if they sack the Guidewing, they get to explore onto the other creature, so... On double bottom. Double top. Alright. Let's put pressure on them then, because they took a turn off to do that, so... Let's see what their hand looks like. Petrify, Rock Slide. So if I take the Rock Slide, they can Petrify Akawali, but they can't do anything to the bat. Alright. And yeah, since I know they have the Petrify, I'm just going to jam for 3 and offer the trade. Because the Petrify is actually good for me since I have so many creatures that make me sacrifice things. By that I mean I have 2. Okay, we'll just go ahead and take my 3 here. Okay, now we run out the Gnar, they put the Pacifism on it, and we are good to go. Yep. Mm-hmm. The creature in my graveyard's Akawali, right? Yeah, I don't want to lose that to the Tithing Blade, so we'll block with the freebooter if they attack, just so I can get my Tithing Blade online. Get my Scry. Yeah, that's probably fine here. This thing's... Oh, this thing is 5 to flip. Eh. And that can give the other thing flying. Alright, so... Let's mill that then. And we can get it and Akawali back. Yeah, that's enough value. I will put that one in my hand, thanks. Here, opponent, you deal with my 1/3 Death Touch that draws me cards. Yep. Oh, sure, why not? Let's see what dinosaur we hit off of this. Nothing castable. Do I have any treasure makers that I'm forgetting about? The one in my graveyard, so we will take Regisaur Alpha just in case. Yeah, I think we just pass. We're already winning. Yep. We're already winning by so much, so... We're winning by so much, it doesn't matter that our 3-mana 2/1 that draws me a dinosaur spell drew me a completely uncastable dinosaur that I had no realistic chance of ever getting into play. I mean, yes. Oh good, we even drew the forest, so now most of my green cards are live draws. Okay. Grixis colors. Alright, Bat. Figure out what they're up to and mess it all up. Join the Dead and Bitter Triumph. So... take Join. Because Join is the worst of the two. So now they have to use Bitter Triumph on the 1/1 to get their card back. Yep. Jam for 1 in the air. And cast this and see what we hit. I mean, take the one that's most likely to get cast. Even though we're like a million years away from it right now. Yeah, I think I'm okay trading it off because we still need another forest and another land after that. Okay, they finally cast their flyer. Yeah, I'm okay killing their flyer here. Making sure they can't hit anything in the graveyard and just jamming for 1 in the air constantly. And we'll play out a 5/2. That seems good on this board. Their 3/1 does run the risk of messing up a lot of my sacrifice things, but that's one of those, that's a chance I'm going to have to take kind of things. Also, they're missing land drops, so... So that was another Gnar, Pock, and the Ballad. I will put that to my hand, I think, because I have one dead creature here. I could have cast it, but... Okay. Alright. have the Triumph now for the Iceberg, so I think we're going to exile that. Let's see if I got anything good coming up. That's 1 out of 4. It's a 3/3. Nah, I think that's fine. Alright, jam for 1. Discard the other card in their hand. Alright, I'm just going to take the 2 then, because I don't need to give them a free 1/1 here. Alright, so I have the Gnar, so if I block their thing, or otherwise get Akawali killed, that's 2 decent creatures to get back. With my first another chance. Or they can kill it with a Rock Slide, that's fine too. Do they attack with everything? Because if they attack with everything, I'm blocking the 3/2. Yeah, take 4. I'm at 23. I will take action, thank you. Yeah, let's just take the 2 big guys. Oh, hey, there's a second forest. Alright, so cast this, gain a ton of life. Would you like to use your removal spell on my bat to get back another removal spell yet? Okay. That's fine. I already gained 5 life from doing that, so... no. I'm good to go here. Forest. And for 1 in the air. (5/2) because I'd rather trade my 5/2 plus. Then we would get him to descend 4, so... unless they want to kill it. In which case I get to Cascade, so... You're no fun opponent. Alright, I'm willing to start putting pressure on them then. Yep. Sure. Why not? I've already descended this turn. There's my 5/5 and my eventual 3/3. Yep. I mean, I would have killed the bat and then gotten the removal spell back and killed him with the removal spell, but... right? Yeah, they're at 4 out of 4. It would have been -10, -10. Yeah, okay. It's a 5/4. Now it's your turn to get free descend value. Or free, discover value. What can you discover, opponent? Ooh, a snake. Snake's pretty good with their full graveyard. Not the best, though. Get a 1/1. Hey. Yeah, I'm good. Give me that one. And this one. Yeah, I don't really care which of their 2-3 toughness creatures I trade this 3-3 for. Yep, that's fine. A bigger one. Yep, and you get another free 1/1 out of this. Yep. Of course, those 2 1/1s are now protecting anything they drew from Gore Stalker, but they're not protecting their life total from anything, so we did it. Hooray. I don't know what creature they would have had to draw. Something that makes multiple bodies, probably. Ooh, like the Thunderhawk would have been... Like, then only my bat could have gotten through. And that might have... Like, if they could have... They should have killed the bat, I think, that one turn. They would have been able to get back the removal spell and kill my other thing, and they would have, like, had 5 more life to work with, 4 more life to work with, something like that. Alright. Whichever. To bat early, or to try and ballad and then steal whatever they have left. Guess we're gonna bat early. Axejaw, Final Strike, Cloud Guard. Yeah. Take that Final Strike. Problem with the Cloud Guard is it gets around the Tithing Blade pretty readily. That's obnoxious. But everything else is fine. Second Tithing Blade going is a little sad, but... Deal the Axejaw to me? Yep. Alright. Well, that's their only creature. Take that out of the air. I don't mind if they want to trade the freebooter for the thing, because then we get a scry and a treasure. And then that takes one of their little creatures off the table. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. Holding the land, because we don't actually need it yet, and maybe we get Pock. Okay. Oh, do they have the +1 and fight? Yeah, they do. Alright, that's fine. So, I knew I was drawing that. This is 5 to craft. I think we're flipping this over. Because they're probably killing my guy. Next turn. So we make them have to use it here. Hopefully, though, what we really want is for them to kill my guy and play another, like, medium-sized creature. And just one medium-sized creature. Because we'll mitigate the damage with our life drain and we'll kill all of their stuff, so. Yep. And we just want them to play a singular creature here, ideally. How greedy can I afford to be? Yeah, I think I just kill this and run out the crawler, because the crawler will draw me a card. If it doesn't die here. So, I think it's worth it to just get my value and start drawing extra cards. Yeah, no, I'm good. Thanks. I'd rather draw a card first and then have you kill it with Cosmian Blast. Oh, cool, I can exile a non-basic land with that if I want to. That's super helpful. Alright, we did get to attack. That's a good one. We have the bat. The goblin right now I could get back. We'll take the shepherd. That seems good here. Alright, let's see what we hit first. Take the castable one. Total power, so that would add to that. Yeah, send your alpaca or whatever it is. Llama. It was something like that. Okay. None of the cards in their hand were relevant, then. Yep, let's get rid of that. Jam with this. And that. Not blocking their thing because it'll just get bigger, so. Alright, we did not draw a Pock, so. Alright. Put it back. We're about to drop a giant dinosaur on them, so. That is the red-green land now. Alright. This is all fine. Gonna deal me an extra 3 points of damage here? Sure. Bring you back 1. You may bow to my dinosaur. She will accept it. Still dead. So sad that she got exiled there. Could put her back into play before we swung for lethal. Alright, 5 wins, 1 loss. Beats keep coming. See, I didn't get married to my first pick in that I did not go all in on green-red dinosaurs, and we got a really strong deck out of it. Whereas the previous deck, I got married to the idea of that card being, like, the focal point of the deck, and did not do so hot. Then again, I didn't have like a good card like Bitter Triumph to make me go, you know what? Maybe I should be in, not green red specifically. Okay. Would like to draw some more interactive spells, but I got 2 5-drops in my hand. Land number 4 is also alright. I think I'd like one more spell I could reasonably cast early first, and then my second forest, and then back to spells again for a little bit. Yep, that is fine and dandy by me. They milled the worm, and they're black-white, so that's a little worrisome. Although now I have a Join the Dead to also kill it. So now I'm up to 3 removal spells and a 5/2 that would trade with it in combat, so I think we're all good. Build a swamp. Whenever somebody doesn't play their 3rd land right away, I'm always like, wait, did they not actually have a 3rd land? Am I going to win that way? And they play it, and I'm like, no, they had their 3rd land. Hey, I'm jamming, because if you exile my 2/2, I'm thrilled by that when I have so much more power in this deck. Yep. And play a Tendril. I'm more than willing to trade off for their thing. They're 3-color, which actually makes... Oh no, this is Volcanic Fault. Or Volatile Fault. I was thinking it was the Promising Vein. I was going to say, it makes sense that they have a 3rd color when they have a Promising Vein in play, but that's not Promising Vein. Then again, they do have the Leech, so they're Caves. Yeah, they're a Caves deck. I should have known that because I played Caves deck before, and they're running a handful of the cards that I normally wind up running. Like, Seismic Monster Store is a very easy put in the deck because the Catastrophic Cave-In or whatever, Calamitous Cave-In, is just that good. Alright. Kill one of their guys. Whichever one they want, so that way they can't kill the 2/2 here. Well, the Menace 2/2. Then jam for 4, because we're missing land drops. So, Tendril's going to be a while, and we've got plenty of ways to recur it when it's time, so... And if they kill the Tendril, they grow the Goblin to a 3/3 and lose their Death Toucher, so they're less likely to be able to put a reasonable block on it at some point in time and kill it. So they have 3 caves now, right? Or no, 2 caves. Nope, 2 caves. So it's out of range of the Rock Slide or Cave-In, Calamitous Cave-In. It is within range of Rock Slide, though, with their 5 lands. About to say 4, because I can't count. That's why I have a Math Fail emote. An adorable Math Fail emote, too. I love that one. They have a Tithing Blade. Nope, that's cool. That's cool. I was done making my music video anyway. What else you got for me, opponent? I was really hoping for another land there, but I'll take what I can get. Okay. Ah, 5th land. I could exile one of their caves and that would be alright, but probably don't need to do that. The one reason to do that is it takes them off of 3 caves, so they can't just cave in, but they got a 3-2 out, so it's going to hold off my 1-3 for a little bit. And if I play the 5-2 and they wipe the board, then I get my discover value, so. Maybe I hit another chance and the Gnar gets another crack at them. Yeah, that's a way better creature. Speaking of another chance. Alright, so... Alright, swing 5 first, see which one they trade off. I'm assuming the 3-2 on the ground, but maybe they take 5? Yep. Tracks. Ah, neat. I'm gonna pass for right now. I don't need them to know that their Soaring Sandwing's gonna die if they wanted to, like, Rock Slide on 3 right now and kill both of my creatures. Now the downside is that their thing... Alright, so maybe I just take 3 in the air and kill Zoyowa instead. If they play another thing that also cares about creatures dying this turn, I'm gonna be a little sad, but... Like, end of turn, check for Descent. See, now they put a permanent in their graveyard anyway. I think I'm gonna kill Zoyowa. Take the 3 if they attack. Alright, I want to make sure they don't get to go to their end step without me getting to kill their guy here. Alright, go to my turn. Jam with my 3-3 Menace. What do I want to do about that? Yeah, I think we just get this thing online now. We'll get rid of the other Skull Taker, because I don't really need... Like, out of all of the things I have to work with, he's probably the one I need the least right now, and I have another one that can die. So if I'm getting stuff back, it's because something has happened to this one. I'm holding the Swamp in case I want to discard to Bitter Triumph to get another permanent in the graveyard to either get this thing another counter, get this thing to descend 4, or both. So... Yep, do they have another chance? It looks like they do. But they're not using it yet. Alright, so we gotta keep in mind another chance, so if we have to kill... Like, if there's something we desperately need to kill, Ray of Ruin over Bitter Triumph. Just to make absolutely sure it doesn't come back. Caves have a lot of grind value, so... yeah, that might be it. That might be the type of thing I need to exile so that they can't get it back. Where are those cards gonna go? So it only costs them 2 life per card, and I will lose 2 life? Yeah. Because of the Descend 8 they currently have. They have a Cave Crawler, and it is maxed out. Okay. So we definitely want to exile the Starving Revenant, then. Do not need that right now. Alright, Jam 3, because they would have to trade the Cave Crawler for it if they want to get it off the table. And I am okay. When they're at 11 life, and they also have a potential way to drain back the life I'm draining, I don't need them drawing extra cards for a little bit of life. Next turn, if they attack with the Sandwing, I'm almost definitely casting another chance to try and put more permanents in the graveyard. Now they even have a 1/3 on the ground. Alright. Well. The problem is I only have... 1, 2... I have 3 dead creatures, so I would have to mill 2 and only take back 1 for this to have 4 dead cards in the graveyard. That doesn't seem great, so let's see what we hit first. Akawali's good. Skull Taker. Yeah, play out the Forest. Play the Skull Taker. Alright, we're attacking with this because they might seriously trade the Sandwing for it, because they have the, like, their another chance in their hand, so they want to be able to get it back anyway, and this takes one of the flyers off the table for a little bit. Because this thing's not going to draw me cards for a while anyway, and this way they don't feel like they're losing the value of this thing getting the counter, because it was already going to get it, so that actually makes them slightly more motivated to trade it off there. And now we still have the bitter triumph for one of their big bodies that they can get back. Probably the Gargantuan Leech, honestly, but we'll see. Because it's not like we can't deal with that on the ground, it's just that we have other stuff. Alright. Nope, that's fair. That is a premium removal spell, though, used on something that's basically just annoying them for value. Would you like to cast your Cave-In and kill your Soaring Sandwing and Freebooter just to get rid of my 3/3 Menace? Didn't think so. But if you attack, you also can't block my 3/3. How much is this for right now? It's not showing me. 1, 2, 3. I'll count manually. 4. Oh, it wouldn't have even killed their guy. I thought they were up to 5 already. So I currently have 1... Oh, I have 5 permanents in the graveyard is what it is. So if I cast this, it gets +5/+5, and then it comes back into play, so I just get to put, like, a giant Sting Crawler out or something that's out of range of their thing for basically forever. And it grows the other guys in the graveyard. I'm debating if I want to attack with this and get back a giant, like, to make it bigger later? I think that I do. Like, I will... Because this thing's already in danger of dying to the cave-in anyway, so... Yep. This is fine. Put him first. Then get their scry on. Because now it makes the other thing bigger, and then if I get this menace creature back later, it's going to be Titanic, so... This one. So, behold my 7/9 Death Touch. And Despair. Now, all the creatures in my graveyard... Like, he's a base 8/8. Like, that's just insane. That's an 11/8, discover 3 when it dies. Yeah, no. This is going to be too much for them, I think. Because their cave-ins can't kill it now. Alright, I'm feeling super confident. I need to put 9 power on this Death Toucher in order to get it off of the table. And eventually Akawali's just going to come down as a 7/7 that they have to block with 1 creature each time, and... Yeah, if their best play is to flip that thing over this turn, I'm going to feel super confident that we're going to get this. Alright. Get me. So I could kill the 3/5. Don't think I need to do that quite yet. Alright, they are gonna block. And we'll just run out this guy too. I don't care if he gets hit by the cave-in. I'm actually more worried that they have, like, the bridge or something, and that's what they're going to use here, so... To avoid that, we're going to bank the second chance until after they've committed to doing that. Plus, then we get to keep a 1/1, so... And this way, we're protected against, like, a big sacrifice effect. And we can, like, Bitter Triumph their 5/5 lifelinker. Ah, they do have a Terror Tide. Okay, that's fine. You got him. Yeah, I'm okay with that being the next thing that we do. Well, guess who's dying? You said that guy. You are correct. Get out of my game. What is the matter with you? Alright. Let's cast this and take their second chance. Oh, they have a Bringer of the Last Gift. That gets back their other thing, but lets me get back all of my giant stuff? Yeah, no, it's gotta be the Bringer. Because the Bringer, if I... Like, now another chance isn't as strong. Because I need to leave something powerful in the graveyard in case the Bringer goes off. Alright, so now they're going to try and exile my things and discover 4, so... So now we're going to have to use another chance to get back my good things that they target. So we're going to need to hold at least one of them in the hand. This is going to be dicey, actually. Trying to dance around everything they can do. Yeah. Alright, so resolve this first. See what they hit. That just draws them a card. Alright. Cast another chance. I have 16 cards left in my deck, so we will mill 2. Alright, so we want to get back Myco Tyrant's an 8/8. That's an 11/8, which if they kill it would cascade into other things. Alright. Yeah, okay. Take back these two. We get to draw a card. They don't currently have the mana to fire off Cave-In to kill the Deep Cavern Bat now. We need to play a land here. Yeah, we're in very real danger of dying to Cave-In into Bringer. So we need to put... Let's see, they need 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, I think we just play out both of them. We try and clock them before... So the Cave-In can't kill either of my 8 toughness creatures here, so... We're just going to put maximum pressure on them to find something that wins them the game next turn. Because they're not going to live long enough to get the Bringer back and cast him right now. With what they have that we know about. I think they're trying to figure out what they have left in their deck. But it's possible they have... another chance in their hand now? Okay. Maybe they were counting their lands to figure out if there was a land they could get here. They need something cheap enough to kill the bat and then cast the Bringer in the same turn. And if they don't have that, we should have them. Because we have the 7 mana plus the treasure, so we can animate one of our lands also into a 7/7, which gives us enough lethal threats that one body in the way doesn't stop us from winning, so... Or we have the Tithing Blade, depending on which one looks more promising. So we just have to hope that they can't kill the bat cheaply here. Alright, there goes the bat. Puts the Bringer in their hand. Do they have a second? He's not going to be good enough. Not by himself, anyway. Alright. Let's kill the 3/1. Whew! That was a very close game. That was an incredibly close game. Whew, that feels good to win a game like that. Alright. 6-1. Going for that 7th win. Yeah, no, that was definitely one of the better games of Magic I've had in a while. Like, a lot of these games have either been stomps where I just have everything, or close games that I lose. So to have one where I can see how close they are to winning, and have to try and figure out how I'm going to not lose from the position that I'm in, feels good when you win games like that. Now, granted, there was a lot they could have possibly drawn. You know, they just needed any cheap removal spell to kill the bat and cast the Bringer, and I was just going to lose that game. Because I'm pretty sure that was both of my second chances, so. Or another chances. Alright, will this be our last opponent? Where we have to go through one more after we lose to Mr. Or, they got Killian Avatar. My big cups. Killian is a dude, if nothing else. Yeah, jam for 1. Rena, don't sass me. I mean, it's a decent enough draw. It's not amazing, but no play on turn 3. They have 2 black and a blue open, so they could have the counter spell. We're just gonna jam for 1. And, yeah, I'll play out my 2/2. I don't care if they counter that. Like, with how my deck works, that's a very easy thing for me to just shrug off. Malicious Eclipse, on the other hand, to exile my stuff. Although, since we baited them essentially into that, without me knowing it, that does mean the Primordial Gorger is a lot safer, as is the second one. So... okay, that's fine. I mean, they did nothing on their turn to pass to let me do that, so... even though they time-walked me, they time-walked themselves first, and they got a Pirate Hat. Good for them. On this board state. Alright, recast the one they know about. Start clocking with it. Well, on the bright side, we can very easily kill that and attack for 5 next turn if they don't have a way to protect it. Because it only has Ward 1? Yeah, okay. That's also a good one. But yeah, let's just go ahead and kill this. Okay. That's fine. Still get to jam for 5 here. Ship the turn back. Yeah, that happens. You've successfully waylaid my giant insect. Yep. Insect horror. Yep, that sure is a... oh, a 4/4 with another Waylaying Pirates to back it up. Alright. Alright, let's get the Tithing Blade down. They'll sack the 2/2, of course. Alright, we'll play out the Death Cap. 25 cards left in my deck. Yeah, I have enough cards that give me value for things being in the graveyard. Plus, I didn't need those 2 lands despite having Pock in my hand, so... Alright, so now they'll be inclined to play their other pirate and kill my Death Toucher, or lock down my Death Toucher for a turn instead of my 5/2. And then we can kill the pirate hat equipped 4/4. Unless they equip it first and attack, in which case I'll just go for the block. I'll let them get their loot. Neither. Okay. Yep. Very easy block then. Trade for their bigger creature. With the idea that they're just going to play another 3/2 and lock down my guy again, that's fine. Whip the hat. Okay, play out Pock. Have 2 cards left in their hand. Board state is not particularly favorable to them right now, so the 2 cards in their hand are going to have to pull some heavy lifting. Yeah, I think I just kill their 4/4 here. Yep. Jam 5. Summon Pop back. Put it on them to have something, anything that saves them here. Council's decent. It bounces Pock for a turn. And they don't have to block my 5/2, but I'm gonna ask them nicely to. Yep, this is fine. What do I cascade into? I'll put that in my hand, thanks. Alright. Slam Pock. Play my land. Play Skull Taker. So Pock's lethal by himself. And they know I have the removal spell in my hand for their pirate, so... Hey, you tried, opponent. But my deck is silly. Alright. Another 7 winner. Today was a good day to play Magic overall. And the one set of games where it wasn't, I still did way better than I thought I was going to do, and that was entirely my fault for how I drafted that deck. Alright, let's go open our packs. Alright, we have Resurrection, Boarding, First Tam Jalam. I believe that's my first Chitinous Crawler. Like, I know it says first, but sometimes it does that even when I have the card already. See, I have 2 of these already. It's telling me it's my first one. And I definitely have opened tons of these in my prize packs today, so. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll end it on a high note, so... I'm gonna send a raid over to Octo, who was watching the Game Awards before, so... Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day. Wait for the raid to count down before I end the stream. Alright, and we're good.